I'd been dreaming about transforming this corner of my garden for years. I really wanted a deck, but I had no building experience, so I bought a saw, I got some pallets, I watched some tutorials, and I thought, what's the worst that could happen? Why I have even picked up the camera to film this process, I don't know, because I have no building experience. Oh my god, wish I knew what I was doing. I had to buy a drill. I had to buy a saw. Welcome to the video. Thanks for clicking. I hope I can finish it. Let's go. So according to all my research, the first thing you need to do is put down some weed barrier on the ground where you're going to put the pallets, because it will stop basically the growth and it will let the water through, and it'll just give the pallets a little bit more protection. Oh yeah, ignore that in the corner as well. That is going to be gone very soon. I'm going to put the pavers onto the weed barrier and then the pallets onto the pavers. Done. That was super easy as a first step. Now I will say, obviously, I do know this is not going to last forever, and I do know that it's going to rot, and I also do know that there is the slight possibility that a little family of rats will go underneath and live there. I'm okay. I'm okay with all of those things. It's more about the process and just kind of challenging myself to learn something new this summer. But first step done, weed barrier down. Now, strong time. I need to bring over those pallets and literally place them where I want them to go. Taken out the layer. So I've taken out the spirit level, and as you can see, look at that. That is literally just on the flat on the ground. Haven't done anything with it, and it is almost perfect. Now, following ChatGPT's advice, I actually ordered these, what are they called? Packers, flat glazing packers. And basically, ChatGPT said that it was a good idea to like use some of these to kind of like put them under here, between here and the paver, just to kind of like raise it up a little bit if the level is off a teeny tiny bit. That these are very handy, so that is what I'm going to do. Wiggle test. We are steady. Steady! In full disclosure, I've actually just had to have a quick break and learn how to use my new drill, because I've never used a drill before. So I'm going to make a couple of practice holes with the couple of spare pallets that I have. That was embarrassingly simple. So it's literally, there's nothing to drilling. There's literally nothing to drilling. And here was I thinking this was going to be like the hard part of the job. Oh my god, that's wild. Okay, I'm going to start screwing them together with the drill. And god, this is amazing. How have I never had one of these before? It's like I feel unstoppable. I've got these really long corrosion resistant timber framing and landscaping screws. They're super long, so I'll make my holes first. Where do I angle this? Oh my god, wish I knew what I was doing. That's ChatGPT. If you don't know, help me. lack of experience. I'm not happy with this method. I feel like, well no, actually I don't feel like it is I'm screwing them in, but it's lifting the pallet, and after all my work leveling them, they are not level anymore. So I'm actually going to run to the shop and get some brackets. This choice, ooh, should have brought a screw, shouldn't I? I wonder would that fit. Don't know. Gosh, I don't know. I'll get the bigger one actually. That would definitely fit. Okay, and that is all the screwing finished. So I've put a bracket here, basically where two pallets meet. So I put 4 along there, and then because I can't do the same thing on the other side, I just put them along the top. I think that's a pretty good job. And that is where I am going to call it a night. Welcome back to day 2 of the great deck build. And even though we're still on bare pallets, it looks really good. Today we're moving on to the actual decking part of the decking project, which is basically covering the pallets with these decking tiles that I bought. I saw these 50 centimeter by 50 centimeter decking tiles and I thought, ooh, that could be interesting. So I'm basically going to screw them down onto the pallets lengthways so it runs across, and do them one tile at a time all the way across, put them together. And I just thought it might be an easier way of doing it rather than individual decking boards where I'd have to be cutting and spacing them. Okay, I am pressing pause for now because I have to go meet some friends, but look at what I have just done. How good does that look? I am so impressed with myself. That is as much as I can do for now because I have to cut the boards to go along here and to go up this side as well. And depending on how long I am, I may or may not get back to it this evening, so that might be a tomorrow job, but we'll see. Needless to say, I did not get back to it again yesterday evening, so we're on day 3 of the great deck build. This could definitely be done a lot quicker if you spent all day at it. A couple of days, I think you'd get it done. I'm just like kind of pottering away, taking my time. Today is all about cutting the deck boards. I need to trim them to size to make them fit along where they need to go. So they're really easy to cut at the back, so I'm just going to use my handsaw, cut them in half. No, not in half. I'm going to do like 3 boards deep is what I need. So I'm going to cut 3 boards deep and get them screwed down. It's looking fabulous. That's the top all covered. Gorgeous. But what is not so gorgeous is this edge here. I do not want to be looking at that edge as I'm on my way over with my Aperol. So I'm going to take the decking board again and I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to screw this in front to finish it. I'm also going to do the sides. And I need to cut then the leftovers and finish out to the edge. Oh my god, I'm so close to finishing. So this is where we're at. I went across the front bit and just kind of tightened it up a little bit, and then I had to do the same along this side, which came out so neat. Look how neat that is. Look how flush it is. I'm so proud of that. It's just taken so long to like cut everything. This is not as as perfect. That needs a little bracket to keep it in there. Like there's no wood on the other side to screw it in, so it's not perfect, but I am happy with it. Also, the sun is coming around. What time is it? It is 7:20. The sun is on its way around. This is what I wanted it for. This time of the evening, sit there, sun comes, rest of the garden is in absolute darkness. Gorgeous. So I am going to get this little bit done, do that, and then I'll be finished. Will I stay in it this evening? I don't know. We have one finished deck. I am so proud. I'm so proud. Also, see what I mean about the sunshine? Evening sun, I'm going to be there. Guys, I am so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. I've decided I'm going to crack on and put a little layer of this on. Some Cuprinol anti-slip decking stain in black ash. I'm going to sweep off, make sure there's no bits of debris, sawdust where I was sawing. Oh, I did so much sawing. Okay, let's get this done. Sometimes you just have to give it a go and trust that you'll figure it out along the way. I finally have my little corner of the garden to enjoy some beautiful evening sun. I could not be more proud of my beautiful deck that I built all by myself.